and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Looking at last year, they took this team to the woodshed in the season series.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Rozier outside. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. You believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Nice shot by Turner.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Back to Rozier. Outside for Bielitsa. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three ball. Rozier can't get it to go. Here's Halliburton. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the shot's good. Turner's got 6.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. Well, Mr. Hill deciding to show you he's got a little athletic ability. How about that finish?
Back to Rozier. Down low. Ball right side. A leaner. And it's Charlotte with another.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Now here's Halliburton. To the paint. It's tipped. Bielitsa with the ball. Turner covering. Here's Rozier. Finished off the break.
Well, the quickness on display. Terry Rozier on the break. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Right side, Walker. To the inside. Halliburton. Rebounded by Bielitsa.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Kemba Walker.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
Jackson, the screen. McConnell outside. Pass to Tice. Plumlee pulls down the board. Charlotte trailing. Ball right side. And here's Rozier. Outside Oubre. And that misses. That would have put him up. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Jackson gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Rozier outside. Blocked.
Yeah, a long and lanky guard at 6'7". Mathurin can be a problem defender in this league.
Just 3 on the clock.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Pacers out in front, up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Halliburton outside. Walker for 3. Outside for Halliburton. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Here's Hayward. Rebounded by Hield. Drive by Walker. Here's Smith. Hield for 3. And no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Baseline try. Ball no good. Indiana leading. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Pacers now. Back to Walker. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Assisted by...
Boy, the knack for scoring inside, one of Kemba Walker's most special skills. Wow.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Hayward's got 5 now.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
There's a screen by Turner. That one goes in. He's got 9.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The kick out to Ball. On the wing, Rozier. Clock at 6. From deep, Hayward. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
They get it back. And here's Turner. 9 points in the game. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Pacers lead by 7. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Timeout called, the Pacers. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
McConnell left side. There's the drive. Inside. Here's Jackson. Pass to Tice. 4 on the clock. The Pacers again can't hit. Ball outside. Here's Plumlee. Back to Ball. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
We've got 1:08 left in the second. The shot by Duarte, no good. Now Oubre. Out to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Hayward's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Now here's Ball. Hayward's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Duarte. Oubre with a steal. And they're on the break. He goes up. Hayward, good. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
Kelly Oubre, because of his athleticism, he can swipe it at any time.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell outside. Driving in. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Timeout.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Both teams will make substitutions.
What's going to do next? Here, Harvey.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Thomas. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Pacers. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
Pass to Turner. Smith. Another shot. Jones with the block. And he recovers it. A nice shot by Smith.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Bouknight for the lead. Smith with the rebound. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I will say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on. Boy, when you talk about Kemba Walker, what comes to mind is a guy who historically can go out and get you buckets despite the diminutive size.
Here's Bouknight. Pass to Bjelica. Here's Thomas. Defended by Halliburton. Back to Bjelica. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. And Walker can still be a valuable part of a team's rotation doors.
Well, anybody who can score it as consistently as Kemba Walker has in his past life is going to be someone who can contribute. This guy can dominate defenses in pick-and-roll action. If he's got the three-game cooking, providing that balance to that dribble drive game, look out.
To the middle. Gets stolen by Bjelica. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Turner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cody Martin.
Well, Miles Turner has incredible upside. Look at that drive. My goodness, gets himself to the foul line.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And it's Mathurin missing.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Out to the wing. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Bouknight. Back to Jones. Here's Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Bouknight's shot is good. Bouknight's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Isaiah Thomas has a tremendous basketball IQ. His instinct is to score, but can he get his guys open? You bet.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's McConnell. He takes it in, and it's Martin with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. This for the tie. Thomas misses. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
There's Ball with a 3, and once again off the mark by Charlotte. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Back to Walker. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Hayward. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. While the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Nice shot by Turner.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
Now here's McConnell. Tice sets a screen. Pass to Duarte. It's stolen by Oubre. The ball's knocked loose. Ball's going up the court. Here's Plumlee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Daniel Tice.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Some changes for Indiana. Second free throw, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Inside, Hayward lays it up and banks it in. Hayward's got 12.
Oh, my goodness. Gordon Hayward feeling pretty good today. This guy taking over the game and letting it fly.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Pacers, up 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Indiana leading. Left side, Walker. Here's Jackson. It's deflected. Now here's Rozier. Here's Plumlee. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Walker with it. Down low. Here's Jackson. Plumlee pulls down the board. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
They've also done an excellent job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Turner, no good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Rozier. Deflected. Outside Walker to the paint. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Hayward left side to take the lead. And the layup is good. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Well, Gordon Hayward has an interior game that is solid. He's outstanding using his height and his touch on the interior.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Pick and roll is Kemba Walker's game. He slices and dices as a scorer, or in this instance, as a passer.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 1. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn, where they'll face the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Hornets foul call. Mason Plumlee. Second.
The free throw off from Hield.
Team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
And the Pacers with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Turner. Here's the 3. They get it back. Back to Walker. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And they'll get another chance. Just 5 on the clock. Turner for 3. They get it again. Back to Heel. Again, Indiana.
No hesitation whatsoever from Buddy Hield. That is a big-time delivery.
Outside Walker. Pass to Hield. The kick out to Walker. Halliburton outside. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton is a skilled free throw shooter. Pressure is on. Can he continue that theme?
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Ball. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Halliburton. Hield on the wing. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Smith.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Hayward. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Exactly what you want from the talented Hayward, the kind of poise that makes him a big shot maker.
.43 seconds left in the final quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kemba Walker. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Ball. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
But guys, you know this. The team counts on LaMelo Ball right here. Time to step up and take care of business.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Outside for Halliburton. To the inside. Yes!
You want the answer. Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. So the first one drops. And that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Rozier outside. Beyond the arc. Oh, he buried the 3.
Never one to shy away. Terry Rozier says, I've got the answer right here.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And so the Pacers take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can
Japan. Rocket man, he don't ever land. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man never out of gas. Rocket man another bag. Rocket man too bad. Rocket man whip too fast. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man. Rocket man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds, they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league. Money on level Vegeta. Super Saiyan. You are not who they believe. Faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying. I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me a like a Lisi, freaky like. Oh my God. Rocket man. Like it's Rotterdam. New whip, dashboard, hologram. Overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket man drop 100 grand. Rocket man got your man. Rocket man fly to Japan. Rocket man, he don't ever land. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man. Rocket man never out of gas. Rocket man another bag. Rocket man too bad. Rocket man whip too fast. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man. Vroom, I might just valet park my Rari on the moon. I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, issues Kim Jong. I'm with my crew, yeah. Shut your mouth, cloud, upper echelon, up the clouds, yeah. Wide road now, don't put her on a pedestal. I put her on a better views, put her in some better shoes. Now she's making better moves. BBS is on the ring bezel. You're way under the sea level, going up till I hit falsetto. They say my flow is on God level, God level. I am not with y'all devils. You cannot bring me to y'all level. I got it covered on all levels. Rocket man drop 100 grand. Rocket man got your man. Rocket man fly to Japan. Rocket man, he don't ever land. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket